This is Jackie with In the Key of Change, and I'm here at Austin South by Southwest Festival, and I'm here with Hydra Melody. Good to see you guys again. It's been a year. It's been a year.
Good to see you too.
Oh, thank you. Tell us about Summerfest Land the Big Gig contest.
Wow. Well, Jason heard about this contest for Land the Big Gig and Summerfest, and honestly, we had never heard of Summerfest before. And so for us to be involved in it and researching it, it was a really cool thing to be a part of. So we decided to jump on it, and we were fortunate enough to make top 3 and go out there, play Summerfest, and we won first place. And it was an incredible experience, and being able to be a part of Summerfest, was incredible. We had no idea that it was on that scale or something like that existed, in a place like Milwaukee of all places. You would never think, but it was awesome. It was a really cool experience for us.
What were some of the bands you got to play with?
Like on the contest,
yes.
Or there was Independent Idols
And
the August.
So how did you put your big prize money to good use?
we invested it into touring, traveling, doing all the things that we need to do in order to be able to get in the marketplace and extend our reach within the music industry and fans and states and stuff. So it was a big help when, just at the end of last year when we ended up going on tour with Third Eye Blind. That was a really big help for us to be able to get all the merch and all the things in order that we wanted to for that big trip. So it was really good.
So what are your plans to top your success from 2013?
Well, yeah.
Keep going. Keep running. We definitely have worked hard on writing some new music. We spent a couple of weeks here in Austin writing. Spent a couple of weeks at a ranch house writing in the middle of nowhere. And it was really cool to see, how that affected our music and how that affected our writing. And I think we're just excited to stay on the road and get this album out and see what people think about it.
And this is not your first time doing South by. So being a rookie versus being a sort of seasoned veteran, do you have any tips or tricks that you've learned from previous experience?
Yeah, I would say one of the things that we were talking about this earlier is just breathe. Slow down and enjoy it, because you can make a 2 showcase day the most hectic day of your life, or you can just be on time, show up, make sure you got well rested. And we have found times now where between shows we even have time to go check out bands and stuff, and we're not freaking out about trying to get in and out like we used to. So yeah, just breathe, slow down, and try and take it in and enjoy it.
Yeah, you really learn how to utilize all the band members and everything to get where you need to go, get the equipment where it needs to go. That way everybody can still have a good time and be there for the show and what we're here for. So.
And you guys are a fun group. I remember. So what would you say to a bouncer who didn't let you into your own showcase because they are at capacity?
I'm with the band. That's what I'd say.
I would say that I'm dating the lead singer. Yeah, or I'm sleeping with the lead singer is what I would say.
I would say that Jason was correct on that.
I might lift up my shirt and see what that does. I don't know.
he's just gonna kick you.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was going to lift up his shirt.
Taylor would say, "Hey, I'm the guy that fell off stage last year. Remember?" That's what he would say. I'm just kidding. He didn't really do that. It was yesterday, not last year. I lied.
Totally intentional.
He was he was rocking so hard. That's what it was. I'd like to see any other band rock that hard. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. Today's Throwback Thursday. Any first jobs that were interesting? Because being a musician is glamorous, right?
Very. I used to live the glamorous lifestyle of landscaping, and I got glamorously dark doing that. I was in high school, and I seriously, looking at pictures now, I'm like, wow, I had no idea. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I basically feel like I'm white now. It's so funny.
This is really weird, but one of my first jobs was at this grocery store called Central Market, and I worked the seafood department, and I would work seafood all night and get used to the fact that I smelled like a piece of tuna or something, and then I would forget and go out at night after my job, and I would really offend people because I just smelled so terrible. So that was a rookie mistake. Bathe after working seafood before you go out.
Now you did permanently.
There are a lot of jokes I could make there, but I'm gonna
I was thinking the same. I'm on your level right now, but I think we should keep.
Imply I wasn't at work the whole time, but it was a good time.
I'm sure somebody made that joke, at least behind his back.
Oh yeah. I bet he made that joke about himself quite often too. Let's be honest.
Shooting myself in the foot left and right.
I think that's a good way to, get over it, is like to make fun of yourself. What are your thoughts of the rebirth of the cassette tape?
Go ahead.
I'm down, but I want the packaging to be cooler. Like if the tape was a cool color, they need to do something about it. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that there's ways, like with the heads and stuff, you can make like a pretty high definition sound come out nowadays. It could be like a digital tape, but it just scans off a tape. I don't know. I think it's cool because it's like everything right now is digital. So any way that we can have like a physical artwork coming out with our music, that's always like a really cool way to package or brand yourself. So things like that really excite me, and I wish that people took artwork seriously and try to make this entire concept like they used to when vinyl was so big, The art was so important, like Pink Floyd stuff is huge. So that's interesting to me.
I think it used to be that vinyl was a novelty, like the band would only press 100 vinyl. Now bands are pushing way more vinyl, and it's almost like the cassette tape I see a lot of is kind of like a novelty kind of thing now. It kind of took over for the vinyl thing, but I would like to see a comeback of it. I think it would sound cool.
And I think at the, the average age that we're all at, that was our medium growing up. It was tapes. CDs came out much later. We were already in middle school, high school at that time, and being young, I remember getting my first Walkman, and that was so awesome to me. And being able to like see through and see all the tape and everything like that. I don't know. It's just something that you don't. I don't know. I miss it, I guess. It would be kind of cool to see that come back, as well as, just like the way records came back. And I don't know. It's cool.
Someone somewhere needs to just work on the quality, like you said, with making it digitized. Because if it still sounds like a crappy cassette tape, I'm not interested.
Yeah. If it sounds bad, then that might be garbage. But I do like, like when we were younger and stuff, and you grew up with like the artwork. I love that. You can like hold it, smell it, see it, read it, and like nowadays it's like look at this tiny little thumbnail on iTunes kind of thing isn't as exciting.
So what's up next for Hydra Melody after South by?
We have a couple of tours lined up. We're going to be on tour with Team in April and the Icarus account in May. And as soon as we get back, the record will be recorded, and as soon as the record's recorded, we'll get back out on the road and push the record. So I'm hoping to have another crazy busy year this year, and South by is just the beginning.
Well, stay tuned for more from Hydra Melody. Thanks to Heart and One Industries and Tattooing TV. This is Jackie with In the Key of Change. All right. Let me grab a picture of you guys.